Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This video is part of the Kaspa Christmas giveaway series where we'll be giving away Kaspa coin in each video. So this is about educating more people about Kaspa coin and also giving back to you guys. So the way that it works, there'll be 12 word seed phrase hidden in each video somewhere, and you'll have to find each word and input it into a wallet. Then you can unlock the wallet and do whatever you want with the Kaspa coin. Each wallet was made through kaspawallet.io and will be linked in the description. Each wallet is also password protected, but that will also be in the description as well. Make sure you like this video for more of this content and comment down below if you found the seed phrase and got into the wallet. So today we're going to be talking about Kaspa's hash rate problem. So over the past year or so, maybe a little bit more, since A6 came onto the network, Kaspa has been creeping up in hash rate quite a bit. I'm pretty sure it's doubled every 2 to 3 months on the hash rate chart, so you can see here. And then November, if we skip forward to January, it's basically double. We skip forward again and it kind of slows down here, and then more A6 come on, it doubles. 200 there and 400 is hit up here, and then from 400 to 800 is very quick, and then we're seeing basically nearly a double in hash rate from then. And as I said, it's basically doubled its hash rate every 3 to 4 months since the start of the year, and even if you look at the old time, it's doubled it quite substantially as time had gone on, but mainly because of the ASIC miners that were coming on the network. With GPU miners, there's only kind of a certain amount that you can cram onto a network that people would want to mine with, and basically all the GPU miners wanted to mine Kaspa coin, so you already had all the GPU miners mining it. It wasn't necessarily doubling as quickly as we're seeing on the hash rate here when the ASICs came online. Now, with all this hash rate, there has been multiple ASIC manufacturers, Bitmain, Ice River, even Dragon Ball and Gold Shell, that have released Kaspa miners, and they've sold them all out basically pretty quickly. This introduces a massive problem for Kaspa coin in terms of the mining ability. Just because of the harsh emission schedule, it creates a place where people want to be as profitable as they can. Now that's the same for all cryptocurrencies, but it's a prolonged time out for stuff like Bitcoin, Litecoin, or any other kind of mineable coin. The fast emission schedule is something that could pose a problem in the future if Kaspa's price doesn't actually appreciate in line with the hash rate increasing as well. So the main reason for this is that a lot of these miners are not going to be profitable very, very quickly. Just plain and simple, more hash rate coming on the network, doubling every 4 months. Every miner becomes very unprofitable very quickly. The rewards start to reduce as well every month. So by the time you're next year later down the line, the rewards have been slashed in half. There's more people mining on the network. And it poses a problem because we haven't seen anything that has this rapid emission schedule, but also a rapid amount of hash rate hitting the network very quickly, which is causing miners to become unprofitable very quickly. So let's compare it to Bitcoin. So that's the one with the highest supply, or at least highest circulating supply that I can find, and is obviously the biggest one out there, so we can compare Kaspa to that very quickly on the mining side. You have 87.3% mined of Kaspa coin currently. That's very, very quick. A lot of cryptocurrencies don't even have 50%, even though they were made, 5 or 6 years ago. They still don't have 50% of the supply mined. Just to give you some comparison, Bitcoin's supply is 94.17. So we have a little bit of a ways to go. We can do a little calculation here. So we take the emission schedule, or the max amount of supply of Kaspa coin, which we can scroll down here, is this 28.5 billion that we see there, and we can actually divide that by this Bitcoin circulating supply, so 94.17, to give us the figure of when you'll hit 94.17 supply, and that gives us around 26.8 billion. We can actually find that here. So the date that it will become 94% will be in around 2 years from now, and this will be in 2026. So January of 2026, it will hit around 94.17, which is the current supply, or current circulating supply of Bitcoin. Now the question is, why does this matter? It matters because the Kaspa profitability is fast approaching the Bitcoin profitability. So let's just compare the supplies. So you have 94.17, Kaspa's supply is 87.13. So you're around 8% away from Bitcoin's supply. However, your profitability on your ASIC miners is dropping rapidly. So the top Bitcoin miner that we have there is bringing in around $3.40 per day. And the top Kaspa miner is only bringing in $5.94. So I'd say around double what the Bitcoin miners are making right now. However, when it comes around to that 2026 figure, when there's 94.17% of the supply mined, it's also going to be halved by that time. So either the price of Kaspa coin has to double to keep this at the same rate, whilst the network hash rate actually stays the same, or the top ASIC miners need to be improved to double the hash rate while keeping the efficiency. So all those options are pretty impossible, in my opinion. So what you're going to have is when Kaspa hits 94.17 in terms of the supply, it will actually make these extremely unprofitable compared to the Bitcoin miners that we see here. So the top end Kaspa miners won't be able to produce as much profit as the top end Bitcoin miners. And this is all to do with Kaspa's price. Kaspa needs to probably quadruple or more in price. So let's just say we have doubling of the hash rate. That means that Kaspa's price has to double. And that doesn't factor in for the halving of the rewards. So that adds another double on top. So it's already quadruple to keep it at the same rate that we're seeing here. And that also doesn't factor in kind of how the machines are going to work out in terms of the terahash. So we basically need to see 40 terahash at 3000 watts, plus a quadrupling in the Kaspa's price to actually keep miners at this kind of same rate. If you wanted to match the top end Bitcoin profitability, all you would need was a quadrupling in price from Kaspa coin, as you have half of the emission happening within the year, and also the hash rate doubling within the year. Now this does assume some variables, like the hash rate will only double within the next year. However, we don't think that that's going to happen. If the hash rate quadruples, the price has to follow it for miners to remain the same profitability. The price also has to increase as Kaspa's emission schedule happens. So because it's very aggressive and it's every single month, the price has to keep increasing every single month to match the same profitability. So I believe even back here in 2024 to /2023 was probably the sweet spot for mining. It's fast approaching that Bitcoin supply that we're seeing now, but it's also not going to be as profitable, I don't think, unless it hits up to even $1 or $2. That would be the only way you'd still be profitable on machines like these. Plus there's going to be more machines coming out, which adds more hash rate, which basically is a net neutral because the emission schedule is halving every year. And it's also being taken down monthly, so Kaspa's price needs to increase, and that's where you run into the hash rate problem. So by the time that that's happened and it reaches 94.17, I believe Bitcoin will be at around 95% mined. So it's probably going to take a couple months past that to actually overtake Bitcoin in the circulating supply mined, which will be the first time that we see a coin with such a substantial amount of market cap actually reach that through proof of work. So it's kind of uncharted territories past that, and we'll have to see how it works out. As I said, everything kind of needs to fall in place to still incentivize miners to keep mining Kaspa coin. There needs to either be super efficient miners that not a lot of people can get their hands on, or there needs to be a massive price increase in Kaspa coin for this to happen. Currently, we're recording this in October, so the price of Kaspa coin right now is around 11 cents. It needs to basically be at $1 by the time of next year to ensure profitability for miners without a lot of hash rate hitting the network. So let me know your thoughts or any ways that this can actually be negated against in the comments below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this.